So if you're saving 10 vehicles, 20 gallons a day, 200 gallons a day, 70 cents, $140 a day, 20 days, what do we say, $2,800?
About $2,800. Yeah, that's somebody's payroll right there.
Wow.
You're saving a lot of money. A lot of money. And let's say you push it out 6 months. You see what I'm saying?
So for ease of math, that's 18 grand.
Easy.
At three times 6, 18 grand.
And that can make or break a small business. 18 grand will make or break a small business.
Absolutely.
And that's just fuel alone. Now, the maintenance is a different story, but if you think about it, for fuel, you get your products coming in and coming out. The price adjustment is based on the fuel they pay. So everything's getting cheaper when fuel's cheap. Transportation is cheap, the products you're getting in is cheap, so you're saving money across the board.
Have you started your first round of oil changes in 4 months?
Yeah, I did. It was my first oil change was about 2 weeks ago.
And roughly what are you paying in the Dallas area for the fleet maintenance?
I got a contract right now with the 10-minute oil change. I believe they charge me like $60. I think the normal rate is like $85. I think I'm saving like $20, $25.
You know, when I in a prior life, I was managing a car rental company for a region, and we contracted with a mobile oil change to come out and do our fuel.
I was talking to Ron suggested that he said something about the fuel. They come and fuel it up too, because I was having guys go to the gas station. He was telling me about bringing the fuel to me. So I got to price that to see how much that's going to cost me.
Now, do you have your drivers clean their own vehicles, or do you have a maintenance guy?
No, I have a guy that comes and does it during the week. He vacuums. I have them clean up and remove out stuff. He comes in the vacuums, and at the end of the week, I'll have him wash it.
So he's a once a week person?
About once a week, yeah. He does a soft wash. Nothing hard, just spray it, wipe down, just keep it going. Then once a month, we do a full clean. Full clean.
We had, for our different offices in the rental car industry, we had a full-time guy that was there 7 days a week.
Just living there.
So as the cars came in, he'd run them through the car wash, he'd vacuum them, he'd fill them up with gas, check the fluids. If they needed something, he'd make a phone call to the mobile.
Hey, get them to come out, top it up.
Get them to come out. So, but we were dealing with fleets of 150 to 300
Yeah, I'm not that big, Tim. I'm not that big. I met a couple of guys who, like the one guy's a detailing guy, constantly around. He has about 6 vehicles. He said he does about 50 cars. He's detailing. He goes around detailing. He does a car dealership. He has a contract he's starting in a month with a car dealership.
Well, you had a mobile detailing company for a number of years.
Oh yeah, so over 15 years.
Yeah, you go to the customer site, whether it was individual or business. I know you had one guy that he had a bunch of cars. You'd send your folks out there and they spend 2 or 3 days taking care of his fleet.
Yeah. We had several auto auctions across Texas.
Yeah.
We had several accounts from car lots. We had several corporate setups. We would go out to their garage or to their location. Very profitable business.
And how many years did you run that business?
I ran that business from 97 all the way to 2013.
Man.
So 16
years, yeah.
You know, I just set you up, don't you? 16 years, I got my truck washed one time.
Wow.
Yeah, but when it was washed, it looked good. Even 440.
And this is 2026. You know what's
the last time you washed it?
That's the last time it's been washed. So you know the last time my truck's been washed? 2013.
Man. And don't let go of God.
Yeah. But hey, I went and washed my 2 vehicles, my 2 cars, primary transportation. Washed them both last weekend, cleaned them out real good.
Now we're about to get cold weather.
And with it, before I could get out of the parking lot, it started raining.
That's what.
And we got this. My wife and I got this on our other podcast where we both went down there. We spent like an hour and a half, ran them through the car wash, detailed them, took all the mats out, vacuumed them off real good.
When the rain come.
And yeah, we backed out from the vacuum area. Mm-hmm. It started raining. That's because we did 2 at a time, I'm sure.
Man.
All right. Anybody that's interested in the transportation industry, medical transportation specifically, pros, cons, do it, don't do it.
The pro is, it's kind of like what we talked about in the last video. The pro is, if you're not committed to the cause, it's not, the cause out, it's not working. If you're not committed to helping, essentially, if you almost wouldn't do it for free, it's not working. It's any business. Just think about the business. A lot of people go in for the money. You go in for the money, you lose money. You go in for the money, you lose money.
Startup costs, ballpark.
If you don't get grants or funds, it's your first vehicle. So you can use your personal vehicle. I started with my personal vehicle and then work my way up. It's a little harder because then you limit your service. You don't do inventory unless they can transfer.
Okay.
If they can't transfer, then you lose probably 30-40% of the business.
So with you said you're operating 10 vehicles.
10 vehicles currently.
And ballpark what you hope to do net at the end of 12 months.
Net after expenses, you're probably looking at $400,000, $420,000.
That's after paying
everything. Taxes, your people.
So you as the owner, you're expecting to make $400,000?
Yeah, about $400,000. It's between 35%, 35 and 40%, give or take the year. But like I said, the fuel plays a big part. Because you remember a few years ago when fuel was $3 and some change, you're looking at a 34% profit margins. So at this current price, we'll probably be at 37, 38%.
So you're making, I mean, my quick math, you're making about $3,200 a month per vehicle?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's about 30, yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
That's $100 a day. Are you running 7 days a week?
No, we're running 6 days a week, but on the 7th day, it's nothing but outpatient discharges and emergencies.
So
essentially,
your guys are
it's only 2 vehicles on Sunday. Yeah, it's not 10 on Sundays. It's only 2 vehicles.
Wow.
So outpatient discharges and all.
I didn't realize it was that lucrative. What kind of contract you got?
I got a government contract with the VA.
Is it federal or?
It's federal funded. Federal funded.
And you went through the state procurement agent?
Yeah. So actually, I went to SAMS.gov.
Okay.
And I got one to bid through SAMS. So that's the best way I say to do it. You can work with your local state municipalities and other cities and counties. I'm working on one right now with the county, Dallas County. But I actually using the federal contract to leverage to show them that everything.
$200 a vehicle per month.
Now it's worth it. We didn't have more vehicles, so this is my contract. It's worth it now when your vehicles are new. Once you start to get above 200,000, now as the maintenance start eating at 5 to 10% of that. So once you get over 200,000, the maintenance, because now it's no longer about the fuel, it's about the maintenance, and then the downtime for each vehicle.
So for veterans out there, did you being a vet yourself, you think that helped you in terms of getting that contract? Yeah,
because a certain percentage of this contract were for veterans and minorities.
Okay.
So in order to qualify for this particular contract, you have to be a veteran-owned business. It has to be veteran operated. It's just to be veteran-owned. So one of the founders have to be a veteran.
So if anybody's got any questions on how they might be able to, if they're not familiar with the contracting world, can they send us some questions?
Yeah, reach out to us. We'd love to help. Maybe we can get somebody on the call so we can do questions, Q&A on live.
Because it's really, I mean, there's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, that was the biggest key
to fill out.
That's the biggest key.
It's not really that hard. It's just time consuming.
And like I said, don't be a superhero. You don't have to do everything. I learned that the hard way. It took me like a year and a half to do it myself. Probably would have took me a few months if I just went out and got the people to do it for me. Yep. That's what I learned. So
pay somebody to do something that you don't want to take the time.
And just because just because you can't do it doesn't mean you should do it. I learned it the hard way so many times.
Absolutely. Man, $3,200 a vehicle.
It's worth it. I mean, right now with the current gas prices, it's worth it. Now come talk to me in a few months. If it goes back up to $2.83 or $3, I'll say no, get out.
Yeah.
I say get out, because then you had a 32%, 33% profit margin.
Yeah, but was this a 3-year, 4-year contract?
Yeah, 3-year contract. Yeah, roughly about $1 million a year.
With an option period, I guess.
Yeah, to extend. It goes both ways. The option goes both ways.
So is it your option or the government's option, or both?
Both options.
So they've got to be happy with you and want to extend the contract, and you've got to be happy with them and accept the extension.
Correct. And so a lot of times, normally you have a probation period, and then towards the extension, about 3 to 6 months before, they'll reach out and you guys start, tell them what you like, don't like, what you can change, the budget, and they can either increase the budget for next year or decrease the budget for next year.
So I should have asked this a little bit earlier. Are these vehicles modified in any way to accept the type of transportation?
Yeah, so these are wheelchair accessible vehicles. Okay. So these particular vehicles we have actually have lifts that can lift the patient up. So
and I guess that would decrease the number of potential riders at any one time if you're putting wheelchairs in these vehicles.
Yeah, so it decreases the number of ambulatory, but increases the number of wheelchairs.
Okay.
So the name of the game, all the wheelchairs, they pay more per mile.
Got it.
The wheelchairs are the name of the game. So, yeah.
Do your drivers have to have any special type of certification?
No. So they go. It's online courses. Most of the courses are online. They do have an annual hands-on training where we actually take them to the vehicle, test them out, the equipment. They train on it for a couple hours, get a certain amount of hours, and then we let them hop around the road, which we have somebody there for 2 or 3 days, just making sure that they can pass it by themselves.
They got to be CPR certified?
Yeah, you got CPR certified, blood pathogen, but you can do most of this stuff online. I think 90% of the training is online.
So I mean, not to get too far in the weeds, but so the drivers that you've hired and the drivers that you look for are what, usually college students, retired people?
I think once you start getting, not to put an age on it, but a lot of times you start to look for people who have a little more skin in the game as far as operating vehicles.
All right.
You can be 21 years, but insurance-wise, they don't give you your break until the 25.
All right.
And so, unless that person is 23, 24, and they can show you that they can do it, from an insurance purposes, it's too high of liability.
So you're looking for safe, reliable,
dependable, yeah. And not to put an age on it, it's just, I've been 20 before, 21 before. I don't think I was those 3 things.
And probably personable.
Yeah.
You probably want them to interact with the riders.
Yeah, because it's about the experience. The better experience the veterans have, the happier they are, the happier we are.
All right. Anything you want to add?
No, it's just a fun, rewarding business.
All right.
That's
great. How bad?
Follow, click the link below.
And share.